Hey y'all, what's going on? It is Sean Breon, the one and only, okay, because there can only be one, all right? I'm happy to be doing this video with you guys, doing this reading. I know there's a lot of things people may have been experiencing changes, going through changes, since we had the solar eclipse a couple of weeks ago. And we're gonna get into with this the purpose of this video. We're gonna get into the after effects, what you guys could be experiencing, like the old life and then the new life that's getting ready to surface up, just only for our highest and greatest good. I've already did like a pre-shuffle, but yeah, let's get into it. So the solar eclipse that we had in the after effects, I will say for myself that I have, been internally going through changes, and I can definitely see it's even, mostly spiritual. You may have even had some like intense or vivid dreams. I know I talked about this on Facebook where, experiencing like a spiritual birth, or expecting like you could be feeling like you're expecting something, waiting on something, or feeling like something is going to happen. Changes that are about to, come in. You could actively could have been, just manifesting or even trying to um time jump, whatever the case is. We're going to get into this and we're going to look and see what's going on. So I did the pre-shuffle. We got the Prince of Swords. Okay, this is Page of Cups, Page of Swords energy. Sorry. We got the adult children, and we have sacral chakra. I use my deck. Okay, we got the sacral chakra, and we have ascend here. And I love how the ascend card just comes out as the last card, because this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, this is exactly what I know. This is exactly what this energy is giving. This getting to the ascension, right? The old life, the old ways, everything, the old stuff that you remember, the old self, the old sense of self is crumbling down, right? Because we're getting to this ascension period, okay? Um, and it's like an upgrade. You could be experiencing an upgrade. Okay, so let's get into it. So for in the beginning, as I was shuffling, I feel like a lot of us are the old ways of new ideas, the old ways of um, doing things, the old ways of learning new information, the old ways of just all of that, right? Page of Swords energy again. Um, this tells me that this is you're about to really start doing things differently. Okay, we also got adult children. So how this connects is I feel like you're about to start like acknowledging your intuition more. I know if you've probably been somebody that has downplayed it before and don't know how you come up with the information, or information that just comes to you naturally, you're about to just start leaning more towards that versus, you maybe be a person that is more on the realistic side, like this more analytical, right? um I feel like it's about to be like more of a balance when it comes to that. um Even from just the way how you, maybe a person that is creative, maybe the way how you create, you're about to lean into new ways of creating. You could be a person that's into creative writing. May has been something that has just started out as a hobby, but you want to make this a lucrative thing for you, right? You could be somebody who is, you could be somebody who really thrives on information, really thrives on research, really thrives on all of that. Okay, very much like, um, very much Aquarius energy. Okay, just knowledge, right? But I feel like too, you're getting to a point where you're wanting to experience more joy, experience more passion, experience more freedom, within this information or this knowledge that you may know, right? Um, you could be a person who just really kind of keeps all that to themselves, and where you may feel like you have to, initiate conversation or just get people to like see your point of view. Um, that's about to change for you. You're going to be you're going to be realizing that you don't always have to prove a point to people. Um, and the way how that you may share things is going to be very different, because you're going to find yourself like, because you could be like a person that's very like just strict and heavy on just the information itself, right? Some people could find you as boring, some people could find you as just weird and odd, right? Or like a person that doesn't really have fun much. But you're going to start like leaning towards ways of sharing information, but in a more playful, in a more joyful, in a more passionate manner, you know, all at the same time. With the adult children, I feel like this is definitely a growing season for you. This is a season for you actually learning. There's I always say this about myself. There's a time to be a teacher and there's a time to be a student. Right now, this is a time for you to be a student, where you actually sitting in the classroom. You whatever questions you may have, you're raising your hand. You're digging for, as you raise your hand, you're digging for information. You're searching, you're researching things to find understanding in it. Even ways to cope, even ways to maneuver and navigate through a certain direction, right? But within this direction, this change is going to be more sacral chakra energy. I also advise you to do a orange candle. This sacral chakra is all about pleasure, passion, creativity, flow, right? Emotional flow. And you can write on the candle, I release shame, or whatever it is that you want to release, and bring in more of that pleasure, that joy, into your life in whatever aspect, right? Okay. Also, we with the Ascend card, this definitely tells, this is all about upgrading. This is an upgrade within your viewpoint. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Like what is this, spirit? Overview. Your overview is changing, okay? Your overview is changing. The Ascend card really wrap this thing up with a bow, because we're talking about overview. Your overview is changing. We're gonna look more into this too and see what else that we got here of this old life. What is it with this old life for the collective, spirit? And then we're gonna get into the new life and what to expect. What is it with this old life, spirit? What is more messages with this old life? Yeah, so 5 of Wands. So The times that you had to always feel yourself fighting to be heard, fighting to be recognized, fighting to really prove a point, that is really changing. Okay, that is really changing. We got the star card. That is really changing. You're about to go into this redirection, within this new life. Well, within the old life, you were used to trying to prove your point, right? You were used to trying to go against the grain. Yeah, definitely Aquarius energy for sure. And you're different. That's the thing about it. Like, you're very different, and it's nothing wrong with that. However, you know, when you feel yourself constantly getting frustrated, um constantly feeling emotionally weak or just depleted, you know, your energy is depleted, there is a time for you to recognize that you don't always have to fight every battle. You don't always have to prove a point, because all of this comes with pride. The strength card in reverse. All of this comes with pride. All of this comes with just within your ego. And you're realizing that you don't have to be in this energy anymore. You don't have to have this attitude anymore, this perspective anymore, you know? That all battles are meant to be fought. We got the Two of Pentacles. Wait a minute. A lot of you could be complaining about a lot of stuff. Complaining within your resources, complaining within about your juggling many things. But here's the thing though. You guys know so much. You guys are meant to share your knowledge with the world. You're meant to share. I don't know, whatever this look like. This could be within content creating. This could be within this could be, you know, with you being a motivational speaker. This could be within you doing like some type of research and writing, doing some type of writing. Again, that keeps coming up. You're meant to share your gifts. You're meant to share what you know with the world. And the thing is, they're waiting on you. You keep wondering, or you keep asking, like, with me knowing so much, what do I do with it? Like, what good is it for, you know? So all in all, this is a whole redirection. The old that's crumbling down is you being such a know-it-all, but you reclaiming it in a way where there is a purpose within it, right? There's a purpose within all that you say, within all that you know, for a greater good. Six of Pentacles. Sharing what you know. Being a leader. So a lot of you are meant to be leaders too. A lot of you are meant to be leaders. Okay, King of Wands energy. Exactly. Natural leader. Okay, so now that we know what is crumbling of this old life, right? This old perspective. Now let's get into the new. Let's get into the new. Let's see, what is the current season? What is the season that is coming up? What is the season that's coming up for you? What is the season that's coming up for the collective spirit? We got sentimental feelings. I'm going to read this one from the book, actually. Sentimental feelings. There's something from your past that is attracting your attention. This card is asking you to explore old and deep feelings as a way of opening and healing your heart. Perhaps you've located an item that brings back memories. Use those memories and feelings as a pathway to explore emotions you may not have processed previously. Now is the perfect time to work on unhealed situations from the past so that you can resolve them and move on. Having guidance from a therapist or support group can help you face feelings that seem intimidating. Ultimately, you will come to recognize that there was nothing to fear at all. This process will lead you to let go of heavy weights you didn't realize you were carrying so that you can enjoy your life and move forward fearlessly. Okay, so I feel like this also ties into with the old life, right? We talked about, you constantly feeling like you're not heard and you're not valued. I feel like this really ties into the inner child. Um, so there with this new life that's coming in, it's like you're going to be healing your inner child as well. With the sentimental feelings card. What are the changes? Hold on. What are the changes? I got a new attitude. Period. I got a new attitude. New look. Who this? Period. We're gonna shuffle one more time. Get one more card. What else? What is changing? Self-sovereignty. Ooh, I love this. Inner authority, sacred power, boundaries and protection, healing and liberation. Okay, so even going back to the inner child work that you could be doing or you may need to do, this is going to help with you doing those inner checkups, right? Like you noticing how you feel. You also you could get a reset within your nervous system as well, too. Okay, so that may be why you feel tired, why you feel you need to rest, or you may have those moments where you feel restless. It's because that your nervous system is recalibrating on this new level, this new flow of energy with as you going through this ascension, this upgrade. Are y'all ready for this? Because this is about to be real different, okay? This is about to be a change that you didn't see coming, but you needed it. This is about to be a change that you didn't see coming, but you didn't know that you needed it. For real. Let's be so many cards. Okay, hold on a second. Wait a minute. I don't like how those came out. Changes. Spirit wants to keep giving me 2 cards. What's the changes, Spirit? What's the changes? What's the changes? What's the changes? Passive, not your friend. Not your friend. Oh, okay. So with this healing, this boundaries, protection, healing, liberation, okay, things that are surfacing for you, you could be actually realizing the people or the company that you keep aren't really the people that you need in your life at this time. So with you getting rid of those old friends, those old people, you are getting rid of, you're making room for the ones that are meant to be in your life. You're making room for the ones that are coming into this new life, okay? As you learn to um stop being so passive and pay attention to like how you feel when you're around this person, it's going to feel like a lot, but this is all for your good though, I'm telling you. We got alcohol. This signifies occasional excessive drinking and escapism. Okay, because you know a lot of them be doing that, right? So you know what you're trying to do. You know what you're trying to build. You know what you're trying to you know what you're trying to do to elevate your life. And when you have people that are, you know, constantly doing a lot of this and don't really have anything going on, that don't really show you support, that you feel like you have to always prove a point with these people. It could be stuff that's already thrown in your face, or it could be stuff that you just intuitively feel, you know. These are things that are showing up to help you. It's giving you that aha moment. It's giving you that slap in the face. Like, wake up, wake up, wake up. And at the bottom of the deck, we got hoarding. So it's like the more that you keep holding on to this situation, to these friends, to this dynamic, to this perspective, it's gonna come all crumbling down. Because the more that we hold on to what no longer is to get to where we are trying to be, it's gonna come with a cost. Since you won't let go, it's going to come with the cost of everything just imploding right in your face. And then you're going to be wondering why is this happening? It's going to feel like a crisis. It's going to feel like life is really just lifing. Because it needed to. It needed to. A time where cycles are closing and new ones are beginning. What else is going on? What else type of changes? I didn't mean to do this here. So 7 of Wands. Type of changes. What other type of changes the collective going to be experiencing? Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Also, too, even within your relationships that are gonna be changing as well, too. If you are dealing with someone, a partnership, it's like this realization of I need to protect my peace. I need to protect, you know, just boundaries being more implemented, you know, on purpose. Let's see what else for this new life. And also too, with the Lovers card, I get more harmony, more balance, bringing you to a more whole version of yourself. Your higher self, that is too. Getting closer to that. What else type of changes? Holy Spirit, what other type of changes? Mature woman. Wow, we got mature woman. Okay. I'm here for it. Mature woman. It's giving grown woman. Ooh, with abundance. Yes. Yes. Hold on. We're going to take that. With abundance. Come on now. The collective need to know regarding new changes within the new life. What is going to be expected to come in the new life for the collective. Wait. Okay, I'll tell you, priestess. Priestess. This is you elevating. This is you consciously and subconsciously elevating. Consciously, the mature woman. Priestess, subconsciously elevating. Abundance. This is amazing. What else? Bliss. Some more at harmony. Being more at harmony. Poverty. What's this about? Health concern. I feel like too, part of your purpose for the for some of you could be involving, helping others that are in need. Whether this could be financially, whether this could be trying to become stable or trying to, you know, um bring in a certain income. Or this could also involve somebody being sick. This could be mentally or physically. You could be somebody who's interested in holistic healing. You could be somebody who's interested in, doing therapy or psychology. And that's interesting too, because that brings us back to the sentimental feelings, which ties into, therapy work, internal healing. So there's a lot to look forward to within this new life here. But it's going to take within you to actually surrender, actually to be at a pause, to get your overview, right? For your overview to change. In order for you to see the big picture, in order for you to realign with your purpose. All right, you guys. I really hope this resonated. We're gonna stop here. I got more videos to come. Okay, stay on the lookout. Chambrion is here. Okay, and ain't going nowhere. All right, definitely get at me on Patreon too. I'm gonna be uploading more content there. And yeah, get at me on Facebook too. Okay, I got some new reading services, some new tarot reading services that I'm gonna be introducing. To the world and my followers, just everybody. Thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't, click that subscribe button. Okay, give me a like, give me a share. Okay, and comment if this really resonated with you guys. I hope to see you again, and thanks for watching.